Good day, my people. Good day, everybody. Thank you for coming in for today's show. We are bouncing back on air to the portray of our discussion. Hello, Lolo. All hail Biafra, greetings, my people. As I continue to prepare the way we normally do it, you know, we have our way of praising our nation, the way we do to celebrate our people and everything around it. So if you are hearing me clearly, I would like you to type something. Just let me know that you are getting me right. So it's like I'm having a little bit issues. Good day, barrister.
Good day.
Welcome, sir. You are shining like summer.
Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome, sir. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. I hope all of you are well.
We are all well, sir, and we thank God for that. It's not easy.
Yeah, well, thank God.
So, barrister, 1 minute, let me say to you very well, because your camera is a little bit
Okay, I should reduce it or what?
No. It's from my side. It's a technical just set up. So let me see. Okay. How do people need to see you and see me?
Okay.
So that's what I'm trying to figure out. How to add barrister.
Ama manya ihe on na arụ ebe a.
Ọ dịghị ọjọọ. Ọ nwayọ.
Msa ama manya technology ihe mmiri.
Yes, I am saying nwayọ. Eji ekwu anya na ụwa ụdọ ka ikpu bụrụ na rock. You know, so let me see. Yeah. Let's see how it's going. No. Finish. Let's see. It's not reflecting very well. No.
Kewepụ camera now.
Okay.
Oh no, how work up here.
Yeah, it make you happy. I'm more glad, but the people will be seeing me directly.
Okay, come back use but up talan.
Yeah, it's okay with me. I'm working here, not there. You know.
Why are people not seeing it?
I constructed before the show. I'll be alive. You know.
Okay.
I'll be going down live. So. Come check here. Let me check the voice in the air. More clear enough.
All right.
So, my people, just 1 minute. We got to start now. Okay, the voice is clear.
Okay.
So, barrister, welcome back once again to Mirror African Television.
Thank you, my brother. I'm glad to be in your midst.
God bless you, barrister. Actually, today's topic will be a little bit complicated from the one we discussed yesterday, and I tried to invite your learned friend, the other barrister from Nigeria. It's like he's busy, you know. But we'll still forge ahead. Barrister, I have some questions. A lot of calls have come in. A lot of people are calling, but it's quite unfortunate that they do call off our show time. You know, they want to contribute. They want to ask questions directly. Most of them may be live also now to be able to listen in, to pick things that we are going to discuss so that they will be able to throw in their questions.
Yeah.
I have a question about the election or no election in Biafra land, Barrister.
Yeah.
Please air your view on that issue.
Well, I've made my stand known. The first thing is that if you say there should be no election in Anambra State or in the whole of Biafra land, if you say there should be no election, how do you want to enforce it? Are you going to stop those who want to vote? Are you going to stop them from voting?
No, not that they are going to stop those that are going to vote. But the view that Nnamdi Kanu is pointing, like as we are doing show yesterday, the governors of Eastern Region were having indoor meeting with Nnamdi Kanu, and all they are discussing, they are begging him to withdraw that no boycott to election. But his demands, even they are making some promises to develop some part of Eastern regions that are being neglected, just to make him to change his course. Don't you think that what he's doing is good for the masses, at least for the state government to start looking around the people that push them in?
In the first place, you said they were begging him and promising to develop the East.
Yes.
Is it the governors that told you that that's what they promised him?
The former meeting they have, the inner discussion is popping out. Gradually.
No. What I mean is this. Did the governor or the spokesman for the governors come out to tell you that they were begging him and promising to develop the East? Is that what they told you?
But that was a negotiation. That is the negotiation that is going on.
I'm asking you, is that what they told you?
The governors Barrister, I know where you're going. I did not contact any governor in Eastern
So
region.
how did you get this information?
There are people sitting in that EMEKA's discussion. It's
now
not
I want
only Nnamdi Kanu.
No, I want to hear from the person who sat there to say that the governors were promising to develop the East if he will withdraw his threat.
Okay, Barrister, in your own point of view, in your own view now, why do you think that if Nnamdi Kanu is bluffing, or what he's saying in terms of no election is of no use to the governors, why are they having secret meeting with him?
Now, I have told you, I have said it, I have made a statement several times. Now, if you say no election, and on that day, people want to go and exercise their right of franchise, that is, right to vote. And then there will be a conflict. One is that Nnamdi Kanu and his followers may feel that some people are disobeying them, and they may be tempted to come out to block people on the road and say, don't go to vote. And that may trigger up confrontations, problems, fight, a riot, or police brutality and things like that. There could be a confrontation.
There could be.
If they will sit in their houses and they will not come out to disturb those who want to vote, there will be peace. But you cannot rule out the fact that on that day, supporters from PDP, APC, APGA, and some other supporters, they want to go and vote, and then Nnamdi Kanu's people, seeing these people going to vote, may be tempted to come to the road to block them, and there will be problem. And we don't want that problem. Maybe if I were the governors, I'll point out these things to him that this could happen. So, in my opinion, I don't think that the governor will be saying, okay, I will develop the East. if you withdraw your threat. Who kind of governor will say that? So even if that threat, you can't develop the East where you elected to govern.
I have another question for you, Barry.
So you see, maybe those of you in the media are also helping to spread what is untrue. Because to say that a governor is begging him or promising, okay, we shall develop the East if you withdraw your threat, that means the governor will not even develop the East without that threat.
Barrister, on your own view, you do travel to Nigeria.
Yes.
And you do go to or visit the eastern part of Nigeria.
Yeah.
And you have been to Abuja, other part of Nigerians, and you see those areas and see your area. If you are in Nnamdi Kalu's shoe, how will you try to handle the issue so that your people will stop crying the way they are crying today?
Are you talking about holding the governors responsible for
ransom?
Good. You see, there are two things you're talking about now. Is Nnamdi Kanu agitating for development of the East or agitating for independence of Biafra?
Nnamdi Kanu is agitating for the independence of the nation, of his own nation, our own nation called Biafra.
Good. So in that case now, I don't think his aim is to make the governor to develop our land. That is not his aim.
But Barrister, the federal government want to make it to be expensive for us. Even though we move out of that nation, we will start borrowing billions and trillions to develop our area. Why they are still sucking our resources to develop their own area? Why don't we hold our people in blockers so that they will start?
Fine. If you want us to go into holding the governors or those people responsible for underdevelopment, that is a different issue. We can do that. That is, are we ready to fight it? Who is ready?
All Biafrans, all Easterners, all Igbos, all the Biafran people are united now to defend their core, what they believe in terms of developing their area or living the entire nation.
Okay, fine. If that is what they want now, and these areas are developed, are they going to stop the agitation for Biafra?
They are still owing us. Since after the war, Barrister, they have not even put one block in our own territory.
That's what I'm trying. What I'm trying to say is this: that yes, our area is underdeveloped, and that's why a lot of things have gone wrong. The people that are ruling us, our governors, are not really our governors. They were imposed upon us by our political opponents. They are not our governors. They are, well, I have always referred them as stooges. Stooges planted in our midst by our enemies, imposed upon us by our enemies. So they don't feel our pains. They don't feel the way we feel. You know, they are there to impoverish us. So they are not even our leaders. That's the first thing. So if you are not begging them to develop our land,
we are not begging them. We are not begging them. They are the ones begging us for them to continue their daily business so that we vote them in and they continue with their embezzlement and the siphoning of the public fund.
That is not what we are talking about. So if they are having meeting with him, whatever they want to discuss with him, that is between them. I don't know what they discuss with him. But we're talking about election holding or not election holding. We're not talking about going to beg or whether to talk about development of the East. They are not able. They have not developed the East and they cannot. They are not our leaders. They are not our representatives. They were imposed upon us by our political opponents in the North and in the West.
Yes, okay, now, Barrister, you said that they were being planted by the so-called elites of Nigeria.
By our political opponents. That's what I said.
That's what you said, but I'm using the political elites of Nigeria, you know?
I said
me, the presenter, is using the word. They are they are planting a virus in our territory that will protect their own interests. But a call is coming in. I don't know whether this call, you are calling the wrong line. The caller on the line. The caller on the line, please call the number you are seeing on the screen. Either you call the US line or you call the German line, or you use Miro Africa on your Skype to find us. Any other side would not work for now, you know. So, Barrister, if we notice that these people were planted in our states, and Nnamdi Kanu with all Biafrans now say that we don't want to participate in your activities, this election, that you normally use us like toilet roll. You understand? Only when you need us, you will remember that the toilet roll if you want to go to the toilet. After that, you wash your hand and leave. Flush them out. Why don't we use these tools that Nnamdi Kanu is bringing in now to hold their blockers and do things right?
That's what I'm telling you. It is not possible to stop the election unless you want to fight. Because how many times will I say it? I don't want to say something. I don't want to talk to somebody who...
Sorry, sir.
Listen.
Let me pick a call. The call is coming in. Maybe somebody want to add something.
All right.
It will meet you. You know how we do it before, Barrister.
Okay, that's all right.
The caller on the line, can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, 1 minute before you continue, let me add you to Barrister's side, okay?
Okay.
So that he will be able to hear you. What's the name you used to call? Oh, okay, I have seen it. 1 minute. Are you on my friends list? No.
No.
You are calling directly and I can't find you.
Okay, you need the ID name?
No, you have to drop and add me, then I will accept you, then add you back. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. The caller on the line, you have to wait. Let me resume with. So the caller on the line. Hello, the caller on the line. Can you hear me? The caller on the line. Can you hear me? The caller on the line, please. Can you reduce the volume of your set?
Yeah.
And listen to me directly. Please reduce the volume on your computer or whatever that you are using to watch the show. Now, okay.
Yes,
please,
sir.
What is your name
Good
and
evening,
where you are
sir.
calling from, please?
My name is Mr. Innocent. I'm calling you live from Malaysia.
Innocent who?
Innocent Ndoba.
Ndoba, please, balata that your volume. You don't need to listen to your voice while you are still talking to us.
Okay.
So, what is your question, sir? Barrister, I hope you are hearing.
Yes, I'm hearing. Brother Ndoka, you're welcome.
Yeah, my question is Barrister is saying the election is going to hold. Why would the election hold?
All right. Let me answer why it will hold. The election has been fixed to hold, and it is Anambra State government election. It is not federal. It is state election. And that election has been fixed to hold on 18th of November. And it will hold. Now, I understand that Nnamdi Kanu and his group say it will not hold, that there will be no election. Now, two forces or two powers are now at war. The state government says election will hold. Nnamdi Kanu and his group said election will not hold. So there are two forces now at war. So on that day, on that day, 18th of November, those who believe in Nnamdi Kanu will either fight.
My brother, please, volume, voice, noise is coming from the background. Why are you listening?
Yeah,
And I will drop the call.
Should I continue?
I'm hearing you, sir. I'm hearing you, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
but you still
continue.
on
I'm
the
hearing
volume.
you.
The volume of that is volume going on the background.
I have up it entirely. No.
Okay.
Okay. So what I'm saying is that now there are two forces at war. The government says the election will hold. Nnamdi Kanu and his group say election will not hold. So on that day, 18th November, there will be a battle. So government, the people who believe in the like the APC, like the PDP, like ABGA, PDP, APC, UP, all those parties who want to vote, they want their members, their supporters to come out and vote. On that day, they will want to go and vote. And then Nnamdi Kanu and his members don't want the election to take place. So, two things. One thing, anything can happen. It may mean that Nnamdi Kanu it's either he and his members will sit at home. They will sit at when they will sit at home, and then the supporters.
Yes, 1 minute, please. Please hold the line, and I will come back to you. But hold the line.
Yes, I said
it's
either that Nnamdi Kanu and his supporters will sit down at home, while the supporters of PDP, APC, PUPP, ABGA, and all of those supporters, they will go to vote. And if that happens, election definitely has taken place. The only thing is that there will be low turnout. There will not be millions that will vote. There will be low turnout. But the law does not give you the minimum requirement. Even if it is a family that votes, somebody will be declared as the winner. So how will you stop the election? So it's either you fight, or maybe Nnamdi Kanu and his group will come to the road and block the road. Any person going to vote, they will stop him. And that will trigger off a problem, because the army, the police, the law enforcement agents will not descend on them, and there will be problem. So how do you intend to stop the election? Because election will definitely hold. Even if you don't want to vote, stay in your house. Those who want to vote will go and vote. And there is no minimum number of voters. All that will be required, that there will be voting that day, even if it is only one family that votes. So I don't say what Hello? I cannot. Yes. I cannot give an order. I cannot enforce. So let us wait now. If he says there should be no election in Anambra State, let us see how he's going to enforce it.
Okay. They call on the line. Please, what's your name and where you're calling from?
My name is Stephen Aflok, EMEKA Biafra, aka EMEKA Biafra from Canada.
Ndewo, EMEKA Biafra.
Yes, much respect to you and EMEKA, EMEKESIRI, and I have noted or noticed an ongoing Cold War between EMEKA and Nnamdi Kanu, and I happen to know Nnamdi Kanu as well. Okay. Now, my concern is that every movement in a faction, and we should be able to know what is important for us in this movement. I don't care about personal issues EMEKA, EMEKESIRI may have within Nnamdi Kanu. The fact is, are they both working for the benefit of Biafra, or they are just fighting for their personal egos? This is my concern. EMEKA, EMEKESIRI has laid down some foundations that are strong to be built upon. Yes, Nnamdi Kanu can wear fallout, but to be complaining all the time about Nnamdi Kanu does not make any any meaning to me. It has no meaning whatsoever. It's not helping our people to move forward. For example, the UPP just swindled mobbing, a creation of EMEKESIRI. So where are we really standing, whether there's vote or no vote? What do we have there, Biafrans? We don't have anything. It's even better to tell our people not to go to vote. Because the only candidate who now pro-Biafra in the whole process got rigged out by Chekwa Sokoli of all people. So, but every time I keep reading from EMEKESIRI where he is pointing accusing fingers at Nnamdi Kanu, for goodness sake, I haven't seen anything Nnamdi Kanu did that is wrong against EMEKESIRI other than saying that there will be no election, and it might be because of their personal issues from Europe. We know all these things. So they should go and reconcile their differences.
He's hearing you. He's hearing you now directly.
Yeah, and I have written him many times. He doesn't reply calls. He doesn't reply to messages. Even when he posts something, he doesn't respond to it, which is very poor. I have been noticing that for a very long time. I even sent him personal messages. He never responds to it. Now, we are all busy. I understand that. But in this movement, there were factions. And I believe in that. But there must be a common clearinghouse, something that joins all of us. And that is the objective, the end result. Emeka kwesịghị na-enwe okwu with Nnamdi Kanu. Ebe anyị ga-enwe okwu with Nnamdi Kanu bụ ọ bụ na Nnamdi Kanu derail from the movement. Ọ bụ na Nnamdi Kanu rapụ ife kwesịghị na-eme ife ọzọ. That's when we will shout blue mud against him. But as long as Nnamdi Kanu could stand up and say, these are the people, those commoners, those dropouts, those no jobbers, those are the people I'm working with. In fact, you can never defeat that. So we have already lost that election before the election vote in Anambra State. We have already lost it because mobbing has been rigged out. So because if Emeka should tone down and stop complaining or pointing accusing fingers at Nnamdi Kanu and rather continue that legal process.
My brother, Barrister Emeka is on the line. He's hearing you clearly. He will still respond to you and you will hear what he will answer. Barrister, please, may you jump in?
All right. Let me answer. Okay. My brother, you are welcome. I have heard what you said. All I said is, when someone says there should be no election, I said, how will he enforce it? That if I say there must be no election in Anambra State, how will I stop the people of PDP, APC, PP or UPP or ABGA, their supporters? How will I stop them from going to vote? That's what I'm telling you, that I cannot give an order which I will not be able to enforce. Therefore, I want to be realistic. There will definitely be election. Election will hold. The only thing
I know that.
The only thing that we can say that there's a low turnout. That's what I said. So where did I now point accusing finger? I am being realistic. Well, I'm being realistic. The election will definitely hold. And I'm telling you that the Nigerian law does not prescribe a minimum number of voters to elect a governor. Even if it is only a family. Even if it's only even if it's only a family, even if it's the governor, the sitting governor and his friends, he will be returned. In fact, if they will even say unopposed, and he is declared the winner again. So how will you stop people from voting? That's what I'm telling you. Yeah, you said
let me come
I'm pointing accusing finger.
Calm down.
I'm talking law. I'm talking law and reality.
Calm down, Barrister.
I do realize where you're coming from. Listen, I personally, I appreciate every contribution you're making in this whole thing. I do realize where you're coming from. You're making a lot of sense. However, Nigeria is an abnormal society. And we must realize that Nigeria is it's not a normal society. And I'm not saying that any of our people should go out there and get shot. No. The thing I'm saying is, just as we're talking about referendum, that we can educate ourselves on the importance of referendum, the benefit of parting ways from Nigeria, we can also advise our people on the importance of creating a state of anarchy by making sure that nobody go out to vote. And it's an information sharing that we could do with our people. And the important to me is that I don't want any of our people to get shot anymore. But we can advise our people to stay away from the process.
That's okay. That's what I said. If you had listened to me from the beginning, I said Nnamdi Kanu and his supporters and his followers can stay at home, while supporters of PDP or APC or UPP or all those parties, their supporters who want to go and vote, will go and vote. But it will become a problem if Nnamdi Kanu and his group or his members will come to the road and stop people from moving to go and vote. Then there will be a problem. That is, it will trigger up maybe police brutalization and all those things and spilling of blood, which we don't want. That's why I said I don't know how he intends to enforce the order he has given that there should be no election. And I'm being realistic. I am not accusing anybody. I am being realistic. How will he enforce it?
Emeka, you are being realistic on this particular matter. I agree with you, but I'm saying on other areas, you've been pointing accusing fingers on Nnamdi Kanu.
Okay,
and I have my fact. Your postings attest to that. I'm not dealing with this election alone. Your own posting, your regular posting goes to what I'm saying.
Okay, let's go to specifics. Tell me where I pointed accusing finger. Let's go specifically now. Tell me where I said anything that is not true.
Hello. 1 minute. Hold on. Hold the line.
Yeah. Tell me anything I have said, whether I have said about Nnamdi Kanu or anybody else. Tell me anything I have said that is not true.
I say hold the line 1 minute. Allow the barrister to finish first of all.
I am asking you. Tell me any statement I have made, whether I have made the statement concerning somebody, whether Nnamdi Kanu or whether you or whether whoever I have made statement. Tell me where I made statement that
Barrister, wait. We have a lot of callers. Hello. The callers on the line, please. The guy that just called now, lower your volume. Please lower the volume of the set that you are using. Please, all of you, if you know that you're the one that raised the volume, you don't need to hear our voice while calling in. Tell us your name and where you are calling from.
Please, are you hearing me?
I'm hearing you clearly. Yes,
I'm hearing.
Okay, good. This is Charles Okwara. I'm calling from Switzerland.
Okay, Charles Okwara, Ndewo, you're highly welcome. The other call on the line, what is your name and where you are calling from? Biafra Eze. Or Biafra Bueze. Can you hear me?
I can hear you if you are referring to me.
Yeah, Biafra Bueze, have you identified yourself, please?
I'm not Biafra Bueze. More of EMEKA and Stephen Aflukwe.
Oh, not you then. Okay. My brother that is calling from Sweden, right? Or from which?
Switzerland, Charles.
Switzerland. What is your question, please?
Yes. Okay, please, my brother, I want to, it's not just to ask EMEKA some questions, or maybe I need more clarification of what he is trying to educate us on. And let us not misinform people right here. I hope you're understanding me.
Yes.
What I read, or what I had, or what I learned that IPOB said, the leadership of IPOB, they said to boycott Anambra election. Maybe, I don't know the dictionary to define the word to boycott election. I never heard where Nnamdi Kanu or IPOB leaders are saying that they are going to disrupt election or stop the election from holding. It is two different things. So if we are talking of to boycott election or to disrupt or stop election holding in Anambra State, it is two different things, my brother. And when we start all this type of unnecessary accusation, or maybe I know more than you, or I'm a legal practitioner, or this and this, it's not going to help us, like what my brother, who is calling from Canada, just said. To boycott this election, like EMEKA also said, what the IPOB members or people who believe in this Biafra struggle, they will stay at home. If you go to social media, you will see what people are commenting. 18th of November 2007, Offensala, stay in your place. Even the spiritual leader of IPOB, he said it. He said that day, go and make love with your wife if you have never gotten the fruit of the womb. I don't know if people are not following these things. Nobody is saying that day, carry your gun or your stick or your this or your that, come to the road and block everywhere. People don't allow people to go and vote. IPOB has never said this. I have never read it anywhere. So why all this type of unnecessary talking? It makes my heart to bleed. Do you understand me? What we will be saying now is to boycott this election. Let EMEKA as a lawyer. Yes, he rightly said. INEC have said it. Whether people come to vote or not, even if it is 2 people that voted, the majority must win that day.
Okay.
But we want to send a message to Nigerians and to people. It's not that we are coming. IPOB is coming there to start fighting. Who is fighting with Nigerian army or police?
Okay,
Who is
my brother, calm down. Let's hear from other callers too. My brother from
I wanted
Canada,
to say something here.
please come in.
Yes. Okay, Zebedi, thank you. And thank you, EMEKA, and thank you, my brother from Switzerland. Again, let me say this. I'm not into the business of finger pointing or anything. All I want to say is that EMEKESIRI has been a formidable force in this movement, even when nobody knows. I know about European development. I know what has been going on in Europe. I've been involved in this movement for how many, God knows, 16, 18 years. EMEKA has been able to put structures in place. So coming out to tell us or tell people in the public, oh yeah, I do this, I do that, and then now they can't do this. What does that supposed to mean? That's my question to EMEKA. What is your objective or purpose when you continue to complain and say these things? What are you driving at?
Now, the broadcaster, the presenter asked me a question that concerning election, that Nnamdi Kanu said there should be no election. That is why I answered. Am I the one who brought up this issue of election or no election? The presenter asked me what that Nnamdi Kanu said there should be no election. I said, how will you say no election?
Barrister, sorry sir, let me pick a call. The caller on the line have been waiting.
Hello.
Hello, the caller, can you hear me?
I'm still holding line, from Switzerland, please.
I know. Let's pick a call. My God, these guys are breaching everything. The line is jamming.
Okay, so what I'm
please continue.
I'm trying to say that the presenter, the broadcaster, asked me that question that Nnamdi Kanu said there should be no election. I said, how will he say no election when the government has said there should be election? Now, somebody now said that what they are talking about is boycott. That's all right. If you want to boycott election, you can boycott and stay at home. And let those who want to go and vote. But if you come to the road to stop them, there will be a problem. That's what I said. And I wonder what I have said that is wrong.
Barrister, wait 1 minute. The caller on the line, can you hear me? The caller on the line, can you hear me?
I'm still online, please.
Not you. A new caller just came
in.
Well, that is what I have said. I don't know what I have said that is wrong.
Barrister, let me tell you exactly what you said that I think is wrong. I don't think we're making sense here. In your post, in your other post, you'll be making posts. You'll be making posts that you'll be writing in capital letters. And when you do those posts, in fact, I've spoken with the IPOB administrator, Anthony Nabai, and I have tried to get them to get you and then Nnamdi Kanu to reconcile, because I believe there is a problem between you and then Nnamdi Kanu. There is a problem between you and then Nnamdi Kanu. And I want you to take the low road. Reach out to Nnamdi Kanu and make peace with him, because it is in the best interest of this movement that you and then Nnamdi Kanu should reconcile. Let's stop going around this as if there is no problem. You have problem with Nnamdi Kanu. Both of you should reach out to one another and reconcile for the benefit of our people. Yes. That's basically where I'm driving at.
Yes.
Listen, you said no. You said accusing finger. There's something I said. Tell me what I said that is not true. That's it what I'm saying.
My brother,
It's not about being true or not being true. Go through your posts. Go through your past posts.
Mention one.
My brother from Canada.
Mention one I have said that's not true.
Barrister, calm down. My brother from Canada, calm down.
Okay, let me correct one impression here, please, Zebedi.
Okay.
Because what EMEKA is saying, one accusing finger. I read one of his posts where he was saying that he don't even know that Kano's father was a chief when they are looking for signatories to register IPOB.
Okay, fine. Good. Now
you wrote it.
No, that is good. That is good. Don't keep it there. Keep it
Why
there.
bringing all these things? Why bringing all these things?
Okay, wait. You brought in issue. Allow the barrister to answer that issue.
Hold on. Look, see Nnamdi Kanu, he is a person that exposes everything, right? He's someone who doesn't hide anything. He exposes everything. When I was looking for elders to sign a paper to file in the court, I showed Nnamdi Kanu everything I was doing. He knew when I was looking for elders who would sign the paper I would file in court against the federal government. And he didn't even tell me that his father was a traditional ruler. When he knew I was looking for people because the federal government wanted to see the elders behind me. Nnamdi Kanu was with me and I showed him the paper. In fact, all the documents I got from the British government, all the research works I made, all the information I got before I filed it, I showed it to him. In fact, I gave him copies of all the documents I got, including the book I wrote on indigenous people of Biafra. From the very foundation, I gave him everything. So he knew all the information. I gave it to him. Good. I was surprised recently, in the recent times, when I now knew that his father is a traditional ruler. So if you were in my shoe, when I was looking for traditional rulers, elders, to help, to back me up, and he didn't tell me to go and see his father. Now he later said, oh, that he's now the founder of indigenous people of Biafra, and so on and so forth. Fine, I'm not, listen, when I created that body called indigenous people of Biafra, I didn't make myself the leader. Why? I constituted elders and said, let the elders be the leader. That's why they're called the Council of Elders of Indigenous People of Biafra. Because in Biafra philosophy of leadership, we are not led by one man. We're not ruled by one man, but by a council of wise men, council of elders, even in our village. So I removed myself and said, let the elders lead. So that's what I'm talking about. I'm not attacking any person. There is no,
let me come in here.
Person. We're talking about issues. A lawyer does not attack a person. A lawyer attacks issues.
I understand that. Let me come in, please.
I attack issues. I cannot disagree with issues, but not a person.
Agreed. Let me just come in. I appreciate, like I said, you have been a great contributor to the commonwealth of our people. EMEKESIRI, you've done great. You've contributed mightily to the movement. Yes, IPOB is your creation, just like mobbing is also your creation, among other structures that you've put in place. We don't have to even tell anybody about this. We know who is doing what. But the same thing, at the same time, only Jesus Christ, only John the Baptist, Jesus Christ. Ọ gwara ha sị ha, lekwe na onye ahụ ya na-agụ n'okwu maka ya, onye na-ewepụ mmehie nke ụwa. Ụfọdụ ndị na-eso ụzọ ya wee sobe Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ and John the Baptist never had any clash because John the Baptist recognized the person of Jesus and Jesus recognized the person of John the Baptist. Who is not against us is probably with us. Let us watch what Nnamdi Kanu is doing. Is he moving against us or he's with us?
Okay.
And let's support him.
Okay, that's all right. Now, there's something again I said. There's something I said.
1 minute. 1 minute, please. 1 minute. Biafra, 1 minute.
There's something I said. Nnamdi Kanu is someone who believes in exposing everything, right? He comes on air and he says everything as it is, all right? Now, you said that those who are not against us are for us. Good. Now, do you know that when I filed this case in court and created this body, Indigenous People of Biafra, and the case was going on. Do you know that Nnamdi Kanu and his group wrote a petition to federal government to destroy that case and arrest me? They said that I deceived Nigeria and registered a Biafran organization in disguise of a human rights organization, and therefore I should be arrested and prosecuted for perjury, and the case in court should be thrown out, and that Bilia Human Rights was registered with deception. And Abuja had to send me a notice, served me a notice for me to answer. You know that.
I know about that, and I also know that Nnamdi Kanu turned around to accuse you of being behind his arrest.
Good.
Hello,
I know
Barrister.
that.
Can I contribute here?
One minute.
Now, somebody that somebody gina na-achụnta, yeah, now turn around and show. This is my brother. We are pursuing Biafra, and then he went to Nigerian government and told them to destroy the very foundation, the very thing that gave us judicial immunity, to destroy it, arrest me, and that I registered Biafra organization in disguise as a human rights organization, and therefore I deceived Nigerian government that the organization I registered was by deception, and therefore I should be arrested and that organization should be destroyed. And all of you had it, and you are clapping your hands. You are clapping for him. Did you say anything? Now, did you come out in the open to condemn it and say this is wrong? But now you are telling me I'm pointing an accusing finger. When I say something exactly as it is, I am not making up anything. I am saying it exactly as it is. Nnamdi say he is very honest, whiter than white. And what I'm saying is very true. I have the evidence, I have the documents. The federal government served me to come and answer. They wanted to arrest me. And therefore they served me to answer and reply. And I replied. So I'm not making up anything.
Barrister,
please, can I come in a little bit? Let me just summarize my issue and go away.
Okay.
There's a discussion going on, my friend.
There is a discussion before you came in.
Let me Barrister,
so why have I offended any one of you?
Barrister, listen to me.
From the moment
somebody is calling in, please.
The body indigenous people of Biafra, I created it in 2011. Then it now obtained judicial notice in 2012. I published it in the book. This is my book. That's why I published it. Inside this book, you will see where I published about indigenous people of Biafra. And I gave a copy of this book to Nnamdi Kanu. I gave it to him. All the information, everything he preaches on air, he's from this book. Okay, fine. But that's not a problem. Knowledge is good. Give out knowledge. That is okay. I have no problem with that. But from the moment from 2011, I was battling, even filing in court. Did any one of you give me money? Any one of you? Are you the ones who sponsored me from 2011 till now? Did you sponsor me? And you know that case is no longer in my hand. You know that even Biafran said that I have become too powerful, and they became jealous, and they now ganged up and said I should no longer handle that case, and I have left that case. I have left it. It's no longer in my hand. So where have I offended you?
Sorry, Barrister, I want to contribute here if you don't mind.
Excuse me, what's your name and where you're calling from, please?
I'm calling from here, Germany. My name is EMEKA. I'm from Mumbai, in Imo State.
Good. What's your question?
I want to contribute to what the barrister is talking about.
Okay. What do you want to contribute? Go ahead.
About the issue of the election, I understand where the barrister is coming. I've been listening to him and all that stuff. But in our language, there is a proverb that says that no matter what, how barrister feel offended and all that, I want to tell him or to plead with him, something like that, to please, let's not talk about these things in the open. As for the issue of the election, there was a sit-at-home order. Everybody, our people And the Nigerians were saying Igbo man like money, Igbo man love money, this and that. Nobody came out. And this election, our people have seen how we are being treated. Nobody is going to vote. Forget what about the politicians are talking. Nobody is voting in Anambra election and consequent and the other subsequent election that is coming. What I want to ask, tell the barrister is to please let's not talk about this thing to use it to create a kind of division. I understand him. He should channel his anger in a way that it will not be made. I mean, if you and your brother is having problem, you don't come outside and begin to shout it. You find a way, an avenue, where nobody will know. You settle the problem as brothers.
Okay, that's all right now.
Okay,
I like
thank you, brother. I would like to drop him first of all, so that I will be able to pick other calls. My brother, you have to listen in, so that barrister will reply you. A lot of calls are coming in, please.
Okay.
Thank you. So
okay, please, Zebedi, I want to summarize please, from my side. Let me just end up and they'll be listening, please. Yes.
Okay, but we're here to look, my brother.
Okay, Ian, because what I want to tell Barrister EMEKA, please, like one of our brother, you understand me?
Yes.
And that's Ekechala Amani, a Brulava Lubi. I know that when I thought maybe come my own story here, because the first meeting we had in Switzerland here, second meeting was at Holland by Okoro. I thought me all these things. I keep on saying it. Also, even Sugar there today offer Biafra, I will take it from him. I'm just telling you the truth. Okay. This is me for you. I'm a Mumbai Doko. EMEKA, my brother, Diko, Eweliwe. He had the Makaela create to the Makandiro.
No, you know, you could put your knock on no one, then I'm Maggie.
All the very, very important. Malaya no tell everything there. Because one Nazareth, you know, I believe Kuzokuana, but EMEKA Lomo ya history this thing now. Completely jog a bagara. Okay, that's no big one Jalagato, John. Understand me? Because bagara, Kaiwa Putani some issues in the Yorubaji. Fugeri senior Hali Fugeri. Can them make a situation on a Kawana Basuzi Tombo, Wakahala Hotinga. Like this in the day, as long as one page to few. I'm sorry to use language. Mana, all course retremo can see you. So EMEKA, my brother, you were like Biko, Alma Yoga, Kaya Bagarani, honor looking at a chief now who was leaking. Abraham people happen cheap. I mean, I'm a Masob. I was once the finance director of this Masob. But I thought maybe I call these things here now. One of them were America.
Yeah.
Because yes, I can yog one America, Biki will like I is looking you, but Kyle Quebo, you will at a bri. Kai Chubadini, I as well as you done Webalaka, the way to one you will leave more like
before again I drop there, then we have to add because we have now find out where the problem lies.
Yeah.
It's a barrister. What can we do? Kobe Logala. You know, kindly let continue on your command or no. Kindly barrister, very powerful.
Barrister, we want to Mary Obruse, flat raga, Egolila, barrister spender. Yeah, we are here. More already for my number.
Yes.
And I'm Swiss here. Call me. Kamala, you poor EMEKA Biko. Kamakato Takuyama 6 months. Iale Kabiko, the Kenyan Biafra, so
the key in terms of legal form. Nam the key in terms of mobilizing the people. In the as again, my fire, na mini join here, they form iron, steel, Karaka. Nam and the barrister, Yoko Mamano. I think that things will start working out differently. I believe so.
Okay.
Okay.
I want to read out something.
Exactly. Let me just say this. This is exactly why I said that one of these two guys should take the low road. I have tried to even speak to Anthony Nabwe, the coordinator of IPOB in Nigeria, so that he can bring EMEKA, EMEKESIRI, and then Nnamdi Kanu together through Chief Dozie Ikedife, to reconcile these two people, because We need both of them.
We need to.
Unfortunately, all I'm seeing is these personal issues, misunderstandings, or who took from the other. In fact, let me just add this. I have studied Zionism a lot and the creation of the restoration of the state of Israel. There has always been split in movements like this. But at the end of the day, the objective has always been the same thing. Okay. The objective have always been the same thing. So there should be no need for us to fight over anything now. EMEKA's position is well known. And I'm in Canada. I know what has been going on in Europe. I know all the people that have been involved. I know all the people that are standing aside today. Let's bring everything together. God bless all of you.
God bless you.
God bless you, my brother. Thank you, Zebedi. Okay.
Barrister, please, we will continue, sir.
It is very easy to destroy.
Yes.
Very difficult to build.
Repair.
Now, in Hemebie, yes, I have forgiven everybody. I have forgiven everybody. I've told you that a lawyer does not attack person, but only issues. Now, when we started, Nnamdi was always asking me, how shall we gain independence? I said, we shall use the due process. Then he was in the Radio Biafra. I'm not a media person. I don't know anything about radio or media. But he was inviting me to their radio station as a guest. And whenever I came there, they will ask me questions and I'll answer. Then they joined me. Those in the Radio Biafra joined me and they became our member. I remember Nnamdi registered as my member on 30th of June 2012. And then we were now, from our group, we were contributing money as much. It was very, very difficult, as little as we could afford, to help him in running the radio station. That's okay. Things were going well. Now, we were all moving with that legal method, which will give us judicial immunity so that no Nigerian governor or Nigerian police or army will never shoot anybody. And I told them that we don't want to lose any soul. That was actually one of the things that we obtained by going to court. Because once we filed that matter in court, we now legalize the Biafran struggle. So that you can now call yourself a Biafran and nobody can arrest you for being a Biafran, except you commit a crime. Okay. Now, that legal methodology was what he destroyed. I'm telling you that I don't fight against a human being, but against issues. Now, let me read out this thing now for you. Just listen. He now started talking. I quote, "Every calamity that has ever befallen the Biafran people in the expired Lugard contraption for a show nicknamed Nigeria were perpetrated by those Igbos born outside Biafra land of dubious and questionable parentage. The list is endless, right from Dr. Azikiwe to the fool called Okpabiaseka, who I am certain is in hell. Henceforth, and in keeping with our oath, all saboteurs will be caught and executed. There will be no mercy, no pardon, no forgiveness. All traitors must die, and so their families too. This nonsensical disease of Igbo saboteurs springing up all over the place in the name of having a different opinion on Biafra liberation will no longer be tolerated, especially those who claim they are Biafrans but are supporting APC or APC candidates, unquote. I will not mention who said this thing, but I'm quoting somebody. He said, this nonsensical disease of Igbo saboteurs springing up all over the place in the name of having a different opinion on Biafra liberation will no longer be tolerated, especially those who claim they are Biafrans but are supporting APC or APC candidates. And there will be no mercy, no forgiveness. All traitors must die, and so to their families, they will be executed. Now, next quote. The best antidote to lies and deceit is truth. The best antidote to treachery and sabotage is death. To all the amateur lawyers experimenting with Biafra independence in Nigerian law courts and their shameless deceit, your end is near. This is the PM edition of Radio Biafra live broadcast of 14 June 2014 from Enugu, the capital city of Biafra land. In this episode, 3 questions Bilie, APC, BHRI will never answer, and which there must be pressure to provide answers are: 1. Why is Bilie APC continuing to deceive Biafrans with a court case when there is no recorded case in history where a country got independence through legal method? Ask them to name one country that got freedom through the courts. Say no to further deceit in the name of Biafra. Join the revolution today. Without violence, there will be no Biafra. No country won her freedom through legal method. This legal method rubbish is a fraud. No compromise, no retreat, no surrender, Biafra or death. Now, this thing has circulated all over the world. When this thing was preached, all over the world, there was fire. All the people said, yes, that this legal methodology is a fraud. And
no, Emeka, your effort can never be discounted. Your effort, I don't want us to be going this way. I don't want us to go this way. Oh my
goodness. The person who is saying this thing is a person who wants everything to be exposed. This person, he is a very, very, very open, and in fact, he wants everything to be exposed. He doesn't hide anything. He said no mercy, no forgiveness. Any person who disagrees with his opinion should be killed. It's there, written in here. We can tender it in court.
Emeka, Biafra belongs to all of us.
Yeah.
The Biafra project is our project.
Any person who has a contrary opinion to his own opinion should be killed.
Please.
Hello.
Barrister, come down. They call on the line. What's
are you saying it's not written?
Emeka, I'm not disputing that. I'm not disputing that. And I said it earlier.
Hello. Documentary evidence is not invalid in court.
Hello. No, Emeka, no. I'm not. Hello. Emeka, calm down a little bit. I'm not disputing that. I'm not disputing that. All I'm telling you is this. I'm at all these things. Now what? No, I did not keep quiet. No, I did not keep quiet. I did not keep quiet. If you go through my record, you will see some of the things I have alluded to this in the past. If you go through my record, like I tell you, I know all that has been going on in the London, Europe area for years now. I know.
I know. My brother from Canada.
Do you know when they threatened to assassinate me? Do you know when the boys threatened to assassinate me? Or when they threatened to assassinate Dr. Ikedife?
They will not do none of that.
My phone didn't even touch me. It was when they threatened to assassinate Dr. Ikedife, I took my telephone and called Imam Mezu. I said, Imam Mezu, Barrister Mezu, listen, if your boys kill Dr. Ikedife, Ndibo will never leave you and your family and your village. Onubo Dr. Ikedife, because that day, Dr. Ikedife just called me. Someone, no maka chokribia boya by 6 p.m. Hey! Akwato ye room, yes, one, all one get Bobatagram na this struggle. Kuyano Palonwea. That is, I couldn't. Akwato ye room, say if they kill this man, what will I do? Because Omu Pobatra Dr. Ikedife into the struggle. Oh, my boy, my mezu. Imam Mezu go on to and what one year doing, and what 1 year doing a Kagabo demand. You people saw this, you people had it and you kept quiet, and now you want me to keep quiet. I'm talking about issues, no, issues.
Of course. I'm dealing with issues too. All I'm saying is this: we must be very tactical. You may have your differences, and I recognize that, but we have to be more tactical.
How tactical? How do you cure onion with a to boil? How here why our first? Why we put out the pause?
Barrister, calm down.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
We all know
I agree with you.
where the problem lies.
Goodness.
We have to. That's why I created this program, because this program is for unity, and before we unite people, we must iron things out. You know.
Exactly. Exactly. Don't hide things and hide things. Then in that case, let's forgive Nigeria and go ahead with Nigeria. Because Nigeria has done evil. Let us forget Nigeria and move forward.
Please let me answer a call, please. Let me answer a call. He has been calling. Let's hear from him. The line is not coming in. I don't know why. The call on the line, I've been trying to pick your call. It's not working. So, my brother, continue. My brother from Canada, we have to find the...
Okay, yeah. Go ahead. What are you saying, Zebedi?
We must, maybe it will not be here. We have to go underground.
Well, I'm on underground.
Let me say this.
From 2011,
Zebedi, please.
My money coming spend from the Biafra. Did you support me?
Barrister. I was supporting every activity that was going on in Europe and North America. I have been. So I can only speak for myself. That said, I don't need credit from anybody. And I say it again, every movement, every organization, everybody like this do have factions, but our objective remains one.
Yes.
We may not all agree on everything. And you may have been undermined, no doubt about that. Nnamdi Kanu stepped on a lot of toes.
Yes.
But let us look at the prize that is ahead of us. It's greater than any of us. And I keep correcting people. Biafra project is not Nnamdi Kanu's private project. It's not like he registered an NGO in London that owned Biafra. No. Biafra project is our project, our own project, not an individual project. So all your effort in this regard is never a waste. It's never disregarded, including all the threats made to you or to Dr. Dozie Ikedife. Those are stupid acts by whoever was behind it. That should not in any way derail or change your focus. And you should not, like I have been saying, people don't know you. If they know you, they will marvel, because you have taken this matter to levels that we have been praying that it goes to. That said, I don't want this London debacle to destroy Biafra, because I know that it's from London we're having all this problem from Europe, basically. I have people in Switzerland and all over the place. But we must not let those people in London destroy Biafra. Nnamdi Kanu, out of the picture, Biafra will still move on. In a more ferocious way, God knows.
Yes, now.
But
yes, I have. When I came into the struggle, I told them that this is a relay race.
Yes,
you hand over the baton to the next person.
Yeah.
And it's a teamwork. You pass the ball, this one passed this ball, this one passed to this one, until you pass it to the person at vantage position who will strike it into the goal post. And then we say, yeah, it's a goal, it's a teamwork. That is why when all the structures I created, I didn't even put myself as the head or leader of all those structures. I removed myself. Today you keep hearing mobbing. Who do you hear his name? Abu Ritanibog. You hear about the customary government. You hear about the Supreme Council. You hear about all those ones. Who did they mention me? No, because I decided to be at the background and let them shine. I'm not stopping any person.
Yes.
The creators of great inventions in the world are not known, yet their names are not forgotten.
Yes.
Nobody will deny your contribution to the movement for restoration of Biafra. Nobody. even if people call you saboteur tomorrow, it still does not change the fact of your contribution to this movement. That said, everything must be synchronized for the benefit of our people.
Yes.
Now, there is something you people should preach or teach our people.
Okay.
If you use false propaganda to destroy somebody's name or identity, you see, character of a person, when you destroy him, when you destroy the character, it's so painful. You know, it's so painful to destroy someone's image or name or character. Do you know that in March last year, I went to Abuja and presented a formula. I invented a formula in 1989 as a formula in mathematics evaluation. I'm also a chartered surveyor and valuer. I invented a mathematical formula to do valuation for stamp duties, estate duties, capital gains tax, and compensation, all kinds of compensation, including personal injury, including death. If someone dies by accident, I can do valuation of his life. I created that formula, and you know that Nigerian government accepted that formula. And the professional body, Estate Surveyors Registration Board, invited me to demonstrate that formula. I went to Abuja, demonstrated the formula, and it was now made compulsory in all the universities and polytechnics in Nigeria. It's called EMEKA formula. Do you know that Biafrans used it against me, that I had become a Nigerian agent, and that Nigeria had given me a national award, which I rejected, just because I invented a scientific formula. They all turned against me for inventing a mathematical formula. What they should have been proud of, that a Biafran has invented a scientific formula. Do you know the petroleum industry bill that is before the National Assembly? I created the formula that formed the basis of the petroleum industry bill. Now, you see, I found myself in the midst of people who are either ignorant or who are causing unnecessary jealousy. I didn't stop any person from being educated or having, look, I am not everything. I don't know everything. I don't know this media. I don't know some things. I don't know everything, but my own area, I know my own area. I know my own profession. I know the things I do very well. And I don't envy any person in his own field. Now, we are in the midst of Biafrans. Biafrans are people, or well, let me not generalize Biafrans. The Biafrans I'm seeing now, they are those who can destroy even their own brother, or even destroy the thing that we are fighting for. If someone wrote to federal government to destroy the case between Biafra and Nigeria and destroy the certificate and arrest the lawyer who filed it, have you not destroyed the Biafra suit? In trying to destroy a human being, you destroy the Biafran case itself.
That's why
that would be an act of ignorance.
That's why I said let's go underground on this issue. Let me pick a call, please. The caller on the line, can you hear me? Please lower the volume of your
I can hear you, my friend.
That's why that would be an act of ignorance.
Please lower the volume of your set.
Let me pick a call.
Okay, hold on.
The caller on the line, can you hear me?
Yes, gentlemen.
Okay. I'm still hearing.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Please, what's your
Hello?
name and where are you calling from?
All right. My name is Mr. Ikechukwu. I'm calling from London anyway. Actually, I enjoy the broadcast anyway, but since I've been listening, you know, I just feel a little bit sad because I could say I'm a member of IPOB, but obviously I haven't been for a long time, you know, but the way I see my brother, my own brother speaking, I can understand he's an intellectual. He knows exactly what he's doing. You understand? But what is exactly is his pen? Because to be honest with you, with the way he was going, I can see that, I can feel that jealousness in him. You know, you are doing something for your people, but at the end of the day, you understand, you really want that praise. You needed that praise. You know what I mean by somebody doing something and he's not getting that, you know, praise from what he's doing, and he's feeling that.
Excuse me. Do you have a question to ask, or you just want to challenge the barrister on what he's saying?
Well, obviously, to challenge a barrister, you understand, I'm not trying to challenge anybody. But the question I want to ask...
Excuse me. You just made a point. He said that he's jealous. Accusing somebody of being jealous without
yeah, because
any
obviously
evidence.
at the end
That's
of the
what
day,
you feel.
You can be saying you create something. You create something, and your people are, you know, attacking you about that, and eventually,
do you know the value of somebody's identity? Do you know the value of your own identity? If you know the value of your identity, then you will know the anger of barrister. That means all that the barrister was saying, he doesn't even want to hear it. He just wants to come here to throw fingers, calling him names. You are calling him names.
I'm not throwing finger. I'm not throwing finger at the guy because I don't actually know who he is anyway. You know, to be honest with you guys, you understand, what I'm trying to put forward here is that this struggle, you understand, our people have died a lot. Things has happened to our parents. Most of us didn't see our parents. You understand? If I could open myself and tell you who I am, you understand? Most of us, we didn't meet our parents. We were raised by other families. You understand? That pain alone is something else. But what I'm trying to bring out here is that whatever that has happened, we know that in this struggle, you understand, there should be always a lot of misunderstanding. But my people, I'm trying to put it through to each and every of our member of IPOB or whatever they call it, any other MOSOP or whatever. Whatever the problem you have with any of your brothers, try and resolve the problem amicably and not coming into social media and always trying to.
My brother.
I got open. Yes.
Let me just come in there. You know, you have not lowered
I can
the volume
understand.
of your
But Umunne should at least calm all these things down when things are now moving. And we can understand that Nnamdi Kanu has already been, you know, at front forward. He is the one now in the name.
Barrister, please continue.
All right, we have only 8 minutes more. We're supposed to be 60 minutes. We are going for.
Okay, 90. Please, Zebed, let me just talk and let me finish off, please. Barrister,
okay.
Barrister, I'm still online, please.
Yes, my brother, go ahead.
Please, Barrister, I can understand you. Like I just said before, please. My last brother that said something now, you know. We know where he's coming from. It's unfortunately that it's like
lower the volume of your set. The caller on the line that just came in now.
I'm hearing you.
Hey,
I have lowered it already. Are you hearing me?
Yes. Please hold on and allow this our brother to finish what he's saying. Please, my brother from Sweden.
Okay.
Yes. So.
Hello.
My brother. Yes.
Hold on. Allow the man that was talking before you came.
Hello.
Anamanu, I'm hearing you.
You know.
Yes.
Are you hearing me?
Please turn down the volume of your set, or I'll drop your call.
I have done it already.
Not. I'm hearing it. It keeps on coming up.
And I have done it already.
Even me here, I'm hearing the background from this guy that called.
Hello?
From Sweden, Swiss. Because
Swiss.
Yeah.
Swiss.
Yeah, I'm Emmanuel Wankwo from Swiss.
Emmanuel Wankwo, balata volume ya.
Yeah.
Because
about another go me, Amazon can see about another way again.
Adam, I know Henry Lenneku here now. I think I know looking now. Are you not hearing yourself?
But about another here now.
Yeah, they meet you here. The other brother from Swiss.
I hearing me now.
I'm hearing you. Then wait. Okay, wait. All the go now. Then Chereka one night because of Swiss Pucha. Cherebiko can one night cause Pucha. Wokuno Gabata.
Okay, so please, like what I was saying before, barrister, I understand everything, but like I said, Zebedi also, please.
Yes.
At the end, this is my number. Like what barrister is saying. Please, you want time? Call me.
Hello.
I can call you. We can talk one-on-one. Are you hearing me?
Hello.
I'm hearing you. At the end of the show,
okay,
you may call me back. I will pick the line.
Okay, good.
Hello?
So, but what I'm just begging, barrister, whatever you are saying, everything you are saying, you are correct. I'm not there. I never participated. But the most important thing, like I said, I know what you mean by character assassination. You understand me? And integrity, or what it took you years and time to build. For people to just rubbish it like that, it is very painful. But what I will also tell you, like I said it before, let us forget what people can say or this and that. You know, at the end of the day, on your war, the rebels also Jehovah, let us work together. Anyhow, we can contribute, continue. Like I said, other people on the line here, you know, who maybe have the type of mind more. Let us talk. Of the other side, maybe from of these things. And we didn't have this is me for you. Let us do it. But don't be annoyed. I say, Bagara, please. Biko.
All right.
Biko.
All right, no problem. It's okay.
So I want this program. Kele wepụtasị atụmatụ ihe ndị Yoruba na-ekwu ga-erisili agbapịa m obi ka ile akọwatara ha ma ọ bụ ndebe anyị ka e ga-esi mịa ka things dị na mma. This is only what I want to hear.
My brother, I don't want to much time.
But we have only 4 minutes more. Only 4 minutes.
Okay, thank you. Let me drop. Let other people, the other guys talk. You know.
Okay, God bless you. Yeah, drop yourself.
Thank you.
There is something I want to chip in on this issue, Kuruna Barrister. I would like other guys to come in terms of contribution. If you don't know 2020 euro, can I order the barristers of Nnamdi Kanu? Can have we can then air? Then the full information. Can have in the Wezi Ashashindi Yoruba. They call on the line. Where are you calling from? What's your name, please?
My name is Emmanuel Wankwo. I'm calling from Switzerland.
Okay, Mr. Emmanuel Wankwo, we have only 2 or 3 minutes. Please rush your question or whatever.
Anyway, we don't have too much question, but in here I'll just kind of advice can tell you what I go.
Okay.
Because so if I am now or home one name, you what I go. Or matter how only booze or will be there. And onye bụ onye enderia ịghọtago ihe ọ matara wụ na onye ọwụna jikọ obi ọnụ ka anyị zọpụta ihe anyị na-azọ wee kwuezie nke ahụ ịghọtago because ihe na-eme anyị nwawu ndị Igbo wụ too much of heaviness ọ ihe na-aka ọsọ ihe niile a ịghọtago and uche ọdụghọ mma tọọ.
When I join because okay, I don't see.
Because ihe na-achị ịgwa barrister na ọ bụrụ na ọ na-anụ onu m
Ka anyị kpofugodu ihe ọwụ na onye problem onye ọwụ na onye kọsụ nke ọ kọsụ onye mere nke o metere nke a mere nke emere anyị kpofugodu dosins barista try ya pụọ Nnamdị Kanụ n'azụ Nnamdị Kanụ nwanne nwoke ka ọwụ onye Igbo ka ọwụ to you ọ nwanne nwoke o nwere onye dị iche ịghọtago so si kpofuo na emere nke a na-eme hụ nke a ihe anyị na-achọ ọwụ ịdọpụta ana anyị ka anyị si anọzi ebe a ndị Hausa na-egbu our people ya na ọhịa na-ese okwu nwanyị o ji wee wụ Nnamdị Kanụ nwanyị o ji awụ onye nke a anyị nidighị ịkọ akụkọ a ihe anyị nidiri ọwụ na barista ka ewu ịghọtago ọgụnwa nidiri na-akụzi inidi for ịpụta because yesterday I could have called yesterday mgbe a na-ajụ somebody ma Nnamdị mere appeal for case na court Nnamdị Kanụ adị m aware na Nnamdị Kanụ mere appeal but ndị court kpofu that case because as long as because just 1 minute.
No, let me
just 1 minute.
No. Because the lawyer Nnamdị Kanụ came up and said that Tufu case are Tufu. That the case is yesterday. Yeah, so I don't want people to spread bad news. Don't ever spread lies anymore.
Okay. What of Casey Dansoki na Nigeria ekpesiri ikpe ejichaje Dansoki
listen. I don't want you to spread lies.
Achọrọ m ịgwa barista as long as Nigeria concerned law anaghị exist that place. There's nothing like law.
My brother,
we can't listen to lies because I remember that was why I got angry. Somebody said that the case was thrown away and I got angry. Then later
Then can you consequence Nnamdị Kanụ arrest?
That is not what we are talking. We're not talking about arrest. We're not talking about arrest. If you don't understand,
listen.
If you don't understand, tell people to teach you. We're not talking about arrest.
Anyway,
his lawyer
based on yesterday. Yesterday can you queer?
Nnamdị Kanụ's lawyer came and confirmed that the case has not been thrown out.
Barrister, line their court to go.
Yes, let the line court instead of feeding people lies and falsehood and propaganda.
What's your name and where are you calling from, please?
I want to sign off now because I don't have time again.
I'm calling from Madrid.
You are calling from Madrid. What's your name again, please?
Yes.
I don't have time again. My time is up.
But it's just to go in your hand to know he's a new person. He's just calling now.
Yes, people shouldn't tell lies and falsehood on air.
Okay, my brother, what's your question?
My contribution to this whole thing is this. I've been following those issues for a while now. I've called so many platforms and forums to make contributions and all that. I think we should keep, like the other guy said, we should keep everything behind us. Like whatever that has transpired or that has happened in the past, we should try to keep it aside and keep our heads focused on this, our goal. Let's just, I know so many things. It's always like this. When something is happening, when a good thing is about to happen, so many things will come up, so many controversies, so many obstacles and all that.
Please rush it because we still have only 1 minute. Only 1 minute.
I'm about to
now. So please, do you have any other
United will stand and.
Or you call back yesterday?
No.
You call back tomorrow by
tomorrow 7. Is every day 7 to 8.
Keep it tomorrow. You call in time.
Okay. That I'll call tomorrow so I can make my points clear and all that. All right. Thank you very much. I really like this.
Thank you.
God bless you.
All right.
Yeah. So, sorry for that. Emma, they were saying, "Bubu, very I'll go be
No. You see, there's something Justice Oputa said. Yes. Justice Oputa said during the Oputa panel. He said, time does not heal injustice. Only truth can heal injustice. So when you say happen over time, injustice will be healed, we'll forget it. Over time, we'll forget it. No, we will not forget it. Let truth be said, let truth prevail, and then the injustice will be redressed.
I know I'm here clear, Barrister.
That is what Justice Oputa, Chukwudifo Oputa said. Because ndị Nigeria say, ihe niile mere ndị Biafra ga-ekpuchi ya happen, let us move forward, let us be united, let us be united and move forward. That's exactly what the Biafrans are saying now. Na ihe niile mere eme ga-ekpofu ya, let us be united and move forward. Is it not what Nigeria is saying? Let us forget the past and move forward. Is it not what the same thing?
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yes, so let us now bury all the wickedness and evil. We bury it and then we move forward. And we start, let us clap for you so that we can bury it. Then in that case, let us forgive Nigeria and move forward with Nigeria with all the atrocities they committed.
Oh, Barrister, they are like that. Basically, that in what time more time?
I don't have time again. Yes, it is every day.
Greet your people and you had the last word, Barrister.
Yeah, yes, let me greet all the people, all the Biafrans. Yes, we say we believe in truth. We believe in righteousness. We believe in justice. We believe in fairness. We believe in honesty. Honesty, truth, fairness, justice. So if you do evil and say we should cover it and say we are one, let us move forward. No. Are we not preaching that we are whiter than white? Fine. We will be whiter than white. We have to expose everything and be very white.
Yeah.
Talking about, yes, we have to expose everything so that we are not hiding anything. Let everything be open.
Barrister, it won't do us any good.
Then are we not whiter than white again? We have to be open. Everything has to be open.
Barrister, you understand that in this world of politics, that everything is politics. There is politics in everything.
Everything is politics, right? Everything is politics, right?
There is politics in everything.
Listen. See where I'm coming from. One, I'm a barrister and solicitor, and therefore I uphold fairness, justice, truth. That's what we uphold. If you say there are lawyers who do the other way, I don't do that way. First, before I became a lawyer, I have been a pastor for 20 years before I became a lawyer. I'm the general overseer of Christ the Rock. I'm a Pentecostal minister, what people now call bishop or overseer. So I didn't become a lawyer without knowing what I was doing. So if you think that I studied law to do that one of mixing it up, no. You see where I'm coming from. I have names to protect. I'm regulated by powerful professional bodies. I'm regulated by the Law Society, by the Nigerian Bar Association, by even the charter. I'm a chartered estate surveyor and valuer, so I'm also regulated. So people are watching me all over the world. Professional bodies are watching what I will do or what I will say. So anything, listen, I am someone, listen, I cannot lie. I cannot deceive you. I don't do everything is politics, everything is politics. Yeah, what is politics? How do you understand politics? Do you think politics means cunning and craftiness and deception? No, that is not my definition of politics. I see politics as science, arts and science of governance, of good governance. Arts and science of good governance. That's how I see it. I don't see it as crookedness or cheating or manipulation or deceiving people. No, I don't see that. That's why when we discovered that people who we were aligned with in politics with mobbing, when we discovered it, mobbing pulled out from UPP. We cannot be bought over. We cannot compromise our integrity. You know what we are talking about. I have cast out so many demons. So if I now begin to do those things again, don't you think I will be attacked by those demons? So I cannot be involved in such fraudulent things. So whenever you are talking with me, don't say everything is politics. Unless you are saying we should join Nigerian politics.
We won't join Nigerian politics.
I know what I mean by joining. That's joining.
Yeah, I know.
I know. Crookedness.
I know what you mean, Barrister.
So I want the Biafran politics must be played properly. It must be played. The Biafran politics must be played properly. That is why Mobbin pulled out from UPP, because we discovered irregularities, and we cannot be yoked together with such things.
Thank you very much, Barrister. Thank you for that word.
I want to greet the Biafrans who have listened to me. Don't worry the way I spoke now. Yes, sometimes I should be angry. If I don't get angry when I should be angry, God will be angry with me for not being angry. Listen, Jesus even became angry, went to the temple and flogged out the people who were messing up the temple. Sometimes it becomes necessary to be angry. Because if I see evil and I'm not angry at evil, then God will be angry with me for not being angry. So, but I should not overdo it. The Bible says, don't let anger exceed, So we have to control our anger. But being angry against wickedness and evil and treachery and manipulation and in the name of politics, no, I'm angry at wickedness. I cannot tolerate such evil.
Barrister,
I hate evil.
Okay, before you close, let me give you the topic of tomorrow. Tomorrow we got to discuss about the secret facilities that DSS have opened in Nigeria and kidnapping the Biafran people and the Easterners. And the second topic got to be why Nigerian government failed to arrest the Northerners, about the quick notice. And the third one got to be, how do you think that the restructuring of Nigeria got to take place?
Yeah, your second and third questions are answerable by me. But the first one, I don't know what you mean by DSS.
That's why I got to be tomorrow. And the fourth one is about Nigerian NTA spreading hate speech about the Biafran people, if it's normal or abnormal, because it's a national television authority, as you normally says. For now, we are still under Nigeria, and they should not fight us with our own national television. So the fifth one got to be why the Nigerian government are not using tear gas and rubber bullet to control the masses.
All these things will then finish in 1 hour. Remember, it's only 60 minutes I have.
We will finish, Maris. We will finish it. My God.
Let me go. I have a case tomorrow. I have to prepare for case tomorrow.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for joining in.
Greetings all the Biafrans who listen to me. May God bless all of you.
God
Jesus
bless you more for attending and teaching to us. God bless you, Barrister. Bye-bye for now.
Thank you. Bye.
So, my people, Mo Biafra, special greetings to you. On my own side, this is Bureau Africa. I am Zebede Ejike Korea, your presenter. Most of the people are calling the WhatsApp line. We have a technical issue that we have been trying to ratify since yesterday. We couldn't. It's my fault that I leave the number there. I got to cancel it. By tomorrow, you will no longer see it. If you want to call in, you may call in through the number line that you are seeing on your screen, the American line, the German line, or you call me through Skype media. There is a brother who was calling with Skype. I tried to pick your call, but it's not picking. I don't know where the problem lies. I pick others, it works. So my people, don't be annoyed. We all are one. We are one Biafra, and it's our duty to promote what we believe in. As the barrister is here now talking, a lot of people are uttering a lot of things, hatred and likes. Barrister and Nnamdi Kanu know each other. They have worked before. Something happened. It is our duty, this Mirror Africa, the duty of Mirror Africa, we call it Mirror, to bring out the truth and treat the disease and make peace among the two. Now, it will be my duty to try to look for Nnamdi Kanu's number. If anybody listening to me, send me a private message, the best way to reach Nnamdi Kanu. I will reach him, I will talk to him, I will make sure that we ratified and put peace on this issue, because this struggle, there is no head that should be cut. We need every hand on deck. We need every tools. We need everything that we should use to acquire to get our Biafra. Our brother, one of the callers, says Even though the devil wants to offer him Biafra, he will take it from the devil without looking at the face of the angel. I said, my people, God bless you. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for participating. Thank you for writing things. Thank you for whatever you are doing. You are practicing your fundamental human right. This place is Miro Africa. You have every right to play around, do your thing, but don't throw insults. Okay? So let us dance our motivation song. Biafra, I ain't gonna call you a day now because we have tried our best today. Odigizzi, 1 hour or getting to 2 hours now on air, sitting down. Biafra, please share this video. Be my friend, send me friend request, follow me, and click on that be the first to be notified any activity running on this program. And if you love me so much, go to my profile, you will see my personal page. Go that place and click like. I like you, Zebedee. I love you, Zebedee. Because in a click like, makoto ndị ya sị etofutara m na heji nwoke eme maka onye like ki aka ribe ya ọ ga-adịrị na mma ụmụ Biafra ya gazienụ kachi bọọ na asụ mbọchị nta ka anyị chọrọ n'Owere nchi echepukwele maka tomorrow 8 o'clock German time. I don't know the time in Nigeria, I don't know the time in other part of the world, but check here now. Google Lord the 8 o'clock German time. I ain't gonna be alive again, and I go tell them the topic we are going to treat tomorrow. I don't think that these 5 topics are going to finish yet because here ain't 3 today, we only 1, and 1 we did not even finish it. It's only should we vote, and that vote will still come up tomorrow because Barrister Sebeganye, if he supported the cattle vote or he's against the cattle vote, he's still cutting the word between the EMEKA Barrister Gwanye Boko. Bye bye for now.